In our last ANNO 117 episode, we basically won on the Albion side. We have a major fleet in Albion, we have most of the islands. The AIs have no islands at all, we've done all of the buildings basically. So we basically won Albion, including, if you missed it, a really kind of perfect island, sorry, for Neptune, dedicated to Neptune, where we created, this Albion fleet. And so I sent back the Latium fleet in Latium, and we're gonna be able to slowly but surely also kind of use it. For example, for this quest it was actually our first quest ever. We still haven't done it. So now we can do it, because I don't mind, all of those ships dying, because now I can make, remember, great ships with kind of costing less money, less people, etc. in that perfect Neptune island. So we're gonna use for sure all of these ships. And here it is, we have one captured Liberty that has been rescued. We must bring him before he freezes. Okay, interesting. To an harbor. So good thing we're not too far from one of my harbor. Let's go here quickly. That's again just to bring this Liberty home, and then we'll try to destroy this other. And then we can start thinking about again killing more of the pirates. I don't know if it's gonna be that easy to do a kind of blockade here, because there is towers that are also hidden a bit everywhere. So if I'm here, for example, I'll be in range of those towers, but at least we can hopefully protect nicely my islands, right? Speaking of islands, I wanted to see how much this one is gonna cost. We are talking about 165,000. So yes, let's buy it before anybody else, and that way we have those 3 islands in a triangle here. And like I said, we can make sure to have ships over here basically to protect my islands. Now we are in Latium, we had gotten to the nobles, or Eques, sorry, the 3rd tier of population, but we hadn't done any of those productions. I mean, we did do the cheese in Albion, so we're gonna be able to bring this. We have started the aqueduct in Albion too, but not here, so we're gonna want to do that too. And yeah, basically time to do more productions. We have access to the vineyard over here, so that's great. I may even want to do actually quite a lot of it to send it to Albion, because if you look Control Q, if I put all of my islands and here I search for wine, actually it's here, you can see that my islands also in Albion want some. So why not send it, right? So let's go. We're gonna build some of these. Now in Albion, in Latium, this is also where when you get to tier 3, you start to need concrete. This requires a limestone quarry, which you can put on any island, but you have to put it on a mountain slot. And then sand refinery, which you put in your harbor. It's over here. Again, no need for, any special... Is it the guy? No, that's a different person. We can still send him quickly over here. So who has that guy here? That's him. Please deliver the Liberty. Here it is. The quest item. Done. And now we can send the fleet. Same fleet back. Let's go over here, and yeah, I'm gonna find this guy. But like I was saying, we've started to make concrete thanks to this production. The building is here, so all good there. We could, because we have unlocked, this upgrade, so let's do that too. So total, it's a maximum upgrade. Oh, we have some unrest. That's a bit surprising. That's a bit surprising. Oh, at minus 81. That's new. That's new. So let's check that. We are pretty well covered everywhere. Okay. Yeah, we're covered also over here. So does that mean I need to put a few more watchtower, I guess? Try to get into positive. Let's put one here, for example. That's 20. I can put one. No, there's no space here. I may need to destroy a couple of houses then, because I already have a few on this side too. Put one over here, 40 points. Okay, that's great. On this side, I can destroy potentially just, you know, a couple of fields, which won't really impact my... and it is. That's gonna bring us back into positive. If I'm not mistaken, let's accelerate the time quickly. And here I do have one, right? Oh no, we don't have one here. Okay, so we may want to add one here. Make sure this is also quell this unrest, and it had a few points, and now we're back into positive, so all good. I had a ship under attack over here. Yeah, from time to time, you know, they're gonna create a ship, we're gonna destroy it. And one ship is also under attack, probably in Latium. So that was probably over here, yeah. Maybe these guys here. We are now pretty close to, you know, the shores. Oh, I see many pirate ships. Look at this. That's gonna be a big fight, actually. Let's slow down. Now, let's make sure that we move a lot. Otherwise, you know, catapults and things like this would get us. I'm gonna lose that one. But as long as we kill many of theirs, I don't mind. Like I said before, we can then just remake ship in Albion with better bonuses anyway. So I want those guys to die basically at some point. Just taking as many of the enemies with us. Yeah, let's take those castaways. Usually these are items, right? Specialists, or pretty interesting like resources, like weapons. Ah, they're coming back. So let's go for them. This is also a tier 3, so that's why it is getting, you know, it is taking some time and making some damages to us. I think we can win that one. I mean, what is it, like 8 or something against 2 or 3? So we should be fine. We should be fine. I didn't even lose that one. Let's try to finish the big one first. Oh, he wants to settle. At some point I may say yes, just so that I have some islands to conquer. And also because it's starting to cost a lot of money to take those islands. Oh, they're trying to escape back into their base here. Like I mentioned just before, we do need to be careful of the catapults as we get closer. Speaking of which, this guy just sent a catapult to us. Move, move, move. But I've destroyed, you know, half of his fleet in a couple of minutes. So that's pretty great. That's pretty great. Let's get these resources here. Where are you? Sometimes they're a bit hard to get. Here it is. Who's taking it? Oh, here it is. The catapult is coming. So we get that one too. One way here. Ah, he's escaping. The wind is with him, but that's okay. Again, like I said, well, I know we are not gonna be able to do like a perfect blockade right away. Oh, a catapult. If he touched this one, he may be dead. Alright, if they want to fight, we can give them a fight. Nah, this one is dying. It's fine. It's gonna help bring back my money a bit higher. Because we did have, you know, more than 3,000 of money going every minute into ships. Military ships. So that's good. Let's take this one here, please. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Move. Move. And here it is. Like I said, you know, some armors. I'm not even making armors right now. So pretty good to get a few for free. so I don't have to buy them. And yeah, this is one of the last few ships. I see it's creating, I mean, some new one, of course. Oh, come on. Thought we had killed him. Oh, a few more there. I promise this was not my goal to just go and fight, but they've been giving us a lot of troubles with, you know, my trade routes and things like this. Just destroying all of them while we are here. Why not? And then we'll go back into construction in a second. Oh, this guy he's just going for the resource that his own friend left on the floor. Okay, so anyway, let me just leave the fleet somewhere over here, just outside the range of the catapults, and go back home. Okay, so you are 2 ships, that's fine. So like I said, we are now making some new production, so that's great. We're gonna want to make some wine in particular. Oh, wait, let me see. Are we too close? Oh, I think we were too close, but now we should be fine. Let's give it a second to see if we see any catapults. There is an island under siege. Oh, it is his island. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. He's actually offering a ransom demand, but no, that's not happening. And like I said over here, I mean, let's see. He wants, oh, this island. Okay, here, yes, you can have it. That's fine. You know, we need to make sure we have a bit of a fight and not just they have no islands at all. So let's go with the wine. I've talked about wine long enough. Now, do we put the wine inside the city? You know, income and prestige, it's just positive stuff. So there's no reason to not put it into the city. I'm not going to put it right in the middle though, because right now it's not like the city is perfect anyway. But I think what we'll do is probably put at least 2 right away. Because this is, you know, 45 seconds. So that's going to create 2. No, that's still not even enough actually. And this takes, you know, this tier 3 product, this tier 3 people. So we also need to make sure we have more of them. I think let's go crazy into some more expansion anyway. We have, you know, this is not a perfect island, but we definitely should continue to expand a bit more. We're going to do the same over here. I don't think we put also a lot of these shrines. We may want to add more shrines too soon. But okay, here it is. And we have unlocked, you know, the citern. So let's go. We had, you know, prepared this pretty well, right? We know it's gonna go there. We know we're gonna need this. So let's go down. And the question is kind of where we're gonna put now these things. So if I put one, you know, here, this is pretty well covering the top. And then probably we're gonna put one somewhere over here, and maybe one right at the bottom to cover those farms. We'll see. Again, this is not a perfect kind of end game city because we don't have, you know, all of the big buildings. Like even this theater, you know, is gonna take a lot of space to build, but it's okay. You know, you need to. I don't feel like it's fun to have a perfect city from the start. I prefer to make something a bit like this. So here it is. First one is built and it's covering, like I said, quite well already a lot. It's not covering so much this side. We may want at some point to improve the city, just move this by 1 tile, send one on this side. But for now, let's also just go over here, delete in this road here, or at least, you know, delete it kind of a bit like this. Put another citern this side and bring this down. Now bring it like this, just in case in the future we need. And done. And so with this, right, we were already covering there, now we're covering pretty well here. Now, it is not covering all of the farms though, so maybe we do bring one more at the bottom here. And we do the same, up, up. Because we have a lot of water with this one thing, so we should use it. Okay, and now we can see we're covering a lot more farms, bringing great positives. I'm just checking here that I didn't lose any ships. No, all good, all good. Okay, these ships over here are still fine. They're all in pretty good condition actually. I'm gonna move them just slightly closer to this. Okay, and this is the fleet just protecting. Actually, let's bring them all together kind of over here, and we can do something like this. This is number 1 and this will be number 2. So if we need to go one or the other, we know it's pretty easy. So seeing one ship over there, maybe we go for it, right? And let's continue. So we have now, right, quite a bit of workforce. We have provided great positive for my fire safety. We're talking about 765 from the area of effect plus 54 from the needs of these guys here, basically, right? These Eques, they want this need. They also want the theater to get happiness, a bit of knowledge and prestige. Now my happiness is actually a bit low, so we may want to do it. If we place it over here, you can see it's gonna cover really well most of the city. So I think we're gonna do this. We are indeed at a time where if you want to keep the city that you had and you haven't planned a perfect layout, you're gonna need to start deleting stuff. We may want to delete, let me see, or maybe we keep it, I think we keep it like this, and we just have here a bit of space for some of these things. It doesn't hurt to place a few. Okay, so that's, great bonus for happiness. We're back into positive. My people here are even happier. I still haven't done the wine. We were talking about wine. I kept saying, so we have 3 of these. So if I look at the consumption, that's gonna be a lot actually. Why is it so many? Oh, it's because I know why. All good, all good. So that's probably actually a bit too much. Let's not go so crazy right away. Yeah, 4 for 2, that's a good number. Now we're gonna need also quite a few vineyards, and if possible, let's put it in range of this, right, to help. We have a lot of wood here, which frankly is both not really needed anymore because we can just buy this wood. I can just go over here and say buy all of the way. Same there, by the way, buy. The other ones for now, maybe we leave as is. So we can delete, I think, some of these. And delete some of that. I'm gonna move a few things around. Now that we have more space. You go here. This is another porridge, which frankly we probably need because I did delete some, I did add more houses to the city, right? So let's do this, perfect. Let's move this one to delete that road, or maybe I'll do it actually the other way around, making sure this is in range of the water. Okay, and let's put some wine here. One, I go like this. I don't know if we need this road here actually. Maybe let's just delete, keep it just like this. And so we can expand the wine also on this side. It's a pretty big field, but I'm thinking we're gonna be able to put quite a few in range here of water. We still have a lot of water, 84. So let's take advantage of that. Up on this side, cover as much as we can. And yeah, at least one more. I don't remember what was the production time. We'll check it in a second together. So this was 1 minute 30 seconds. So we actually do need more because we need double the amount of vineyard. So yeah, just one. Oh, actually maybe not because of the aqueduct. Let's check that out. Yeah, we're actually almost at parity just thanks to the aqueduct. Let me just check it again. No, we're actually even more. Okay, so let's leave it like this. And then we need a couple of honeycombs, which can be placed here or can be placed also in the meadow, but they need some space. So these ones we're gonna place more here. And how much was this? This was 45. So we just need 2. I think we're fine. Let's check this out. Yeah, we're perfect. Good. So that's gonna start my wine. We are not going to, you know, need a lot of wine at this point on this island, but we're gonna start sending it to my other islands. Speaking of which, let's check out over here. All good. Yeah, maybe we just increase a bit. I don't need to sell that much. So we're gonna send the wine. In the other side, we're gonna want the cheese to come back, right? So that's what we're gonna do with this guy. Hit point and movement speed, that's a bit more something for and actually, sorry, I'm just thinking out loud. Do we use this ship here, or do we try to get a perfect ship from Neptune? So this is 69 waters. There is no, you know, there's no soldier at all. But the reality is, the pirates are not really a problem in the war. So maybe we do actually create a new type now of ships over here. So let's go to my Neptune island, and we're gonna take these big ships there. We do probably want a ship mast because this is going to do like very long distances. I don't think we're gonna be doing that though. This is 8 people, 5 of maintenance. Minimum speed move quite a lot, to be honest though. Maximum speed doesn't move at all. But if we're going against the wind, and we still have 5 slots, that's pretty good, to be honest. Yeah, I think let's do that. So that's gonna be my, you know, transport ships when there is no pirates at all. And we're gonna start making a few of these. Same on this side. Do yes to that. Save. Make a few of these transport ships. Make 2 on each side. Okay. We still have tons of workforce. I'm not worried. Yeah. There is still no AI having taken anything. There's no pirate ship that has gone through, it seems. I'm gonna continue to accept a bit more of these. Oh, here it is. He's taken the first island in Albion, so at least we can have a fight in Albion too. What else? We have here a mission. Why not? It's a wine merchant. Missing shipment. Mercator is worried. Okay, we can look at these in the future. You know, let's focus back over here. So like I said, we're going to want to use those new ships to transport my wine. Don't tell me that the game is blocked now. It's just taking a bit of time. And we're gonna want to take one of my ships under attack. Always important to check this. Okay, I think that was again one ship tried to go through and we killed it. On the other hand, we're gonna want to send you know, some cheese. So for the cheese, this is just normal. These guys, you just need basic workforce. So here we have 300, here we have 300. Oh, it doesn't really matter. Let's put it over here. I think we... Oh, yeah, we can use this because, you know, right now, this is what's needed for my production for this island. Maybe I just use this one here to say this is what's needed for the other islands. So we're just going to basically take this road here, go along there, and then something like this at the middle. And we're gonna make some cheese. So this happiness +2, we should try to put close to my city for sure. So maybe even inside the city, to be honest. Wait, don't we have that production? Oh, we don't even have that production locally? Why? Oh, because these guys don't need cheese. Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. And I see we have a sub problem. So yeah, I mean, I think that's perfect then. We're gonna put it on this island. Maybe, you know, over here, take out a couple of people. Put this here. Maybe even put, while we're here. Oh no, there is already one there, okay. It's not helping as much as I had hoped. Still better than nothing. So we're gonna have one cheese on this side. Maybe we put one also on that side here. I mean, reality is we put all of those nobles to be able to unlock the final. We're being attacked again. Oh wait, oh yes, it's this one here. You can see somebody tried to go through and he died. So yes, as I said, let's put one also on this side here. Cheese production, and we can put potentially another one here. See, yeah, that's good. This one is not gonna help much, but okay, why not? Why not? Festival, always good to do. No, this is not so great. So 2 of those dairy. Let's see, this is gonna make 1. Is that enough for Latium? Yeah, totally fine. And now we just need, so 1 of these is actually enough, no need to go crazy. So what I'm gonna do is probably put 1, no, I want my warehouse. So 1 warehouse in the middle here. And we go back to the cheese, please. Put it here. Basically, only the warehouse in orange, and I can even probably move the warehouse a bit, and then nothing will be in orange. Like, you know, if I do something like this, you can see now it's not even in orange. Perfect. We're nicely positive. This is going to produce enough, right? Yes. Okay, perfect. So cheese is gonna be sent. Let's make sure we're sending above 100. That's fine. Ship construction done. And so that is perfect to start a first trade route between this island here and Latium. We're gonna go over there. So you're gonna take the cheese. And we may want to put 2 ships on this one because it's gonna take time for the route to happen. Then you're gonna take wine and you're gonna deliver the wine to this island. And this is actually the island that does want a lot of wine. The other island here may also want some, but for now, let's just do this. You know, let's start with this. Let's actually put, for now, 1 ship. And then I'm gonna add another ship in a couple of minutes because you don't want the 2 ships to be at the same time. Oh, they're gonna be pretty useless. Oh, you want some horses? I think we're just gonna decline, sorry. Okay, so that's fine, we don't care. All good here. So yes, if we look at this island here, you'll see that it wants 1 of wine. And this island there basically also want 1 of wine. So what we may want to do is, if we look here, we have a ship that is going between those 2. Oh no, it's going there, okay. but maybe we make it go here too. So let's add one more stop where we're gonna say you're gonna take the wine and you're going to deliver the wine here. No, it's not that one, sorry, it's here. You're delivering the wine there. And as long as we have, you know, this here, we need to make sure there's a minimum. As long as there's a minimum, we should be fine. We should be fine. The only problem is, you know, again, this route is pretty long, so this minimum of 10 may not be enough. Is already, actually, maybe we wait for him to arrive here. Then we know this is like, you know, the middle. And at that point, it's a good time to send the second. Right, so we're gonna wait a few seconds, and in the meantime, let me check on this side. Back in Latium, we can see that my wine production has definitely started. That's great. Providing wine to my people. Cheese is coming. So moving on to the next one, this is togas and brooches. Brooches coming from Albion, so another one we'll be able to quickly do. We do need more if we want to unlock them, so let's go. It was actually on purpose that I brought this one to the next stage. Oh, all good, here it is, we've unlocked. Oh, we have a ship under attack. Yeah. Basically some ships were trying to escape. We can leave them. Where are my... Oh, they're here. My other ships. We can send them maybe to that. Okay, another festival, all buildings, that's always good. So many things, there's always so many things to do in ANNO. So yeah, these ones are gonna come from Albion, you know, we can increase and we can put them on the same ship we just started. Togas, on the other hand, this is going to require, you know, something we don't have on this island. It is also going to require flax to transform into weaver, so it's one of the first kind of complex production chain, especially if you want to, you know, put it at equilibrium. But we should be fine. We just need these snails, which we have on this island here. So this is a great, you know, reason to start this island. And maybe for this island, we also try to start it. Oh, it has a lot. But look, this island is a bit complex, actually. There's a lot of terrain that's going to make it hard to put, you know, roads. It's going to be hard, basically, to do a big city on here. I was going to say maybe we start, you know, a major city here, but actually probably not. I think we're going to start a normal city. But ladies and gents, I think this will have to wait for the next episode. That was already a bit longer than I expected, mainly because we did a lot of fights. But Albion is basically done. We can now just use it, you know, to increase production when we need them. For example, we've increased the dairy today. I'm also going to increase these brooches in a second. And yeah, we're going to then start making togas. Very soon, some new productions over here, writing tables and fine glasses, so that we can get to the final tier, right? To tier 4 in Latium. There is also, by the way, here, these. So the forum requires 800, and then also the bath, which we did unlock, remember, in Albion, which is why we can see it here, but we can't actually build it either. And this requires water too, plus it's a pretty big building, but I'm thinking maybe we'll put it like over here, or maybe over there, because it requires just water, or maybe there. So anyway, I'll see you in the next episode.